1.18 experimental snapshot 1/pending. Okay. You know that we're into it deep. We're into it deep when you got all that stuff down there. Okay. This is exciting stuff. Oh no! I've been doxxed. You're seeing future Dirt Bro videos. 1.18 things. We'll just name it that. Go into creative. Okay, create a new world. This world is using experimental settings not supported. Wait. Worlds, what? Oh, they're just not supported. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, we just can't. We just can't. Here be dragons! At the very end. Okay. It's loading, I hope. We're seeing. Let's see. So, in this, there should be new world height and depth. Now, is that just the difference? Oh, compared to Caves and Cliffs Part 1, yes. The mountain biomes, which we didn't have before. It's real. It is. It is real. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Just kidding. Okay, so locate biome. Mountain. Whoop, why Badlands? I said mountain. M-O. Mountains? Wooded? What? Oh, modified. Okay, let's go to the mountains. Let's see. Y'all ready? I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Please prepare me. Oh, this is experimental. Okay, are we ready for these lofty peaks? Are we ready for these lofty peaks? I don't know if you're ready for these lofty peaks. This looks exactly the same as normal Minecraft. What? They talk about Grove Meadow and Snowy Slopes. Let's locate biome. Snowy Slopes? Snowy Slopes. This is new. I don't remember this. 1,000 blocks away. We can do it. Snowy Slopes. Is it called Snowy Mountains? Oh, is that the new name? We are in the Snowy Slopes. This looks exactly just like the snow. Okay, that looks different. There we go. I thought Minecraft was capping here. I thought, look at this. Is this powdered snow? Oh my gosh, y'all, look. IRL powdered snow. Oh my gosh, look, there's more right here. It's everywhere. Oops-a-doodle-doo. Stepping into the powdered snow. Snowier snow. We got it. We actually got it. Okay, so it looks like also right here. Look. Oh, no, that's just a snow block. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is only one of the few biomes. So this looks cool. That looks actually legit cool. Imagine that your base was over here. Oh my gosh. That does look cool. Even just look at this. Look. Okay, it's pretty obvious that they're using the world height difference. Is this not? What biome is this? This doesn't look like a normal biome. Forest. Oh, that is a normal biome. A meadow! A meadow! Doesn't this look crazy? Is that a, do we have the tiniest Badlands ever? Wait a second. What did I just find? What is this teeny tiny Badlands? Oh, Badlands, you're so small. What did Badlands plateau? Oh, Badlands, you're just so adorable and small. I could just pinch your cheeks. Look at this. Look at the water. Look at that. Now that here, my render distance is running low. Let's just pump that up 25 chunks, you know. Hopefully the computer, the old Bessie, my computer can handle it. Okay. Can we see? Look, I mean, that is definitely a huge height difference. Look at those mountains over there. I need Optifine without the glow, without the shadow. Look at the height difference. That's insane. That is actually insane. Look at that. That is like, this is Skyrim. What is this? Look at how far away that is. They need to up the render distance. They need to figure out some way to have me see a million chunks away, because that is cool. That is really cool. Okay, so I just want to see some things first. Okay, we need to. I can tell my frames. We're gonna pop that back down. So this is still at the water level is still at 65. Turn off fog. I don't think I can do that without Optifine. That's not a. That's an Optifine thing. Pretty sure. Video settings. There's a lot more video setting. Yeah, no, that's not a thing. Never dig straight down. So this mountain is at 175. That's impressive. That's impressive. So they did mention the new world height, but I think that this is the same that we had before. I think this is mentioning some of this is new stuff to us. Some of this is, you know, like things we've had. It's been so long since Caves and Cliffs Part 2 Snapshot that I think this is what it was, which was 500 or something like that. The cave generation may have changed because, okay, there we go. Yeah. So the build limit is 319. 319. So you can still build quite a lot. I mean, look at this. Like, I can't even see the water down there. That's insane. Okay, so that's only one of the so this meadow looks new. This meadow looks new, which is really cool. Okay, so let's look for locate biome. The first one is lofty peaks. Let's look for lofty peaks. Oh. Are those just like right here? Oh, I see. I see. I was at lofty peaks. So those are lofty peaks. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We got lofty peaks right here. And then I looked for like snowy slopes. So this is snowy slopes and lofty peaks. Snowy slopes. Oh, there's another biome. Lofty peaks. Oh, there's a tiny lofty peaks in there. Okay. So these are all, it's kind of like how Badlands has like a multiple biomes that make it look, okay. So we need snow-capped peaks. Snow-capped peaks, which is 500 blocks away, so that's not this one. I have a lot of text on my screen. I'll get rid of it. Dig down. We will. I'm looking at peaks right now, okay? I know y'all are impatient. Y'all want to see y'all stuff. I get it. Okay, so this is, what was it? Snow-capped peaks? Snow-capped peaks has ice. Has blue ice on it. Snow-capped peaks. It goes to snowy slopes. Is this taiga? What is this? A grove? Okay, so we found a grove. Go away, F3. Okay, that's cool. Look at this grove. Look at that. Okay, this is definitely a huge change. I mean, look at this. This looks like modified. This does not look like vanilla Minecraft. Look at that. This would be a cool place to live. This would be a crazy cool place to live. Is that an azalea tree? Live, folks. We got an azalea tree spawning live. Look at that rooted dirt. Look at this rooted dirt. You know what's underneath this azalea tree? You know. You know. We got a lush cave biome down here. First time I've ever seen a lush cave biome IRL. I'm a little bit underimpressed. I will be honest. I thought that there was going to be a lot more like stuff on like moss on the ground. But there you go. Lush cave biome. It has a lot more glowberries than I expected. A lot more. Gosh, I can't wait to get these and survive all those the spore blossoms. Look at the moss. I didn't realize moss was going to be a roof item. I thought the moss was going to be on the floor. Moss is for the roof? What? What? Whoa! Oh, 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 oh. It's everywhere. Oh, it's all over the place. Oh, I just had a bad one. Oh, look at this. Oh, lush caves. So how does this work? Am I in a lush cave? I'm in a lush cave. And then I go up and whoa, I'm in a frozen river biome. What is this? 3D biomes, folks. I'm going up and I'm in a frozen river biome. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lot of lush caves to look at. Look. Do you see this? I'm in a... It's really hard to see. Get out of here. I'm in a grove right now. See that? I'm in a grove. And then I go down. And I am no longer in a grove. I'm in a lush cave. 3D biomes. That's new. Oh, drip leaf! We got drip leaf. Wait, what? What? I thought drip leaf had to be... I thought this was like a water-only sort of situation. Oh. Did I get that wrong in my other video about drip leaf? Well, there we go. So we got lots of lush cave. That's really cool. The deep dark is back. Oh, is there deep dark at all? Oh, I see what you're asking. Let's go see. Golly, look at this. Look at it. I just want to look at all of these. I love how much light there is. Whoa! Massive! Look at how massive this is. Look at that diamond. It's pretty dark here. Let me do effect, give, OMGcraft, night vision for a very long time. 0 true. There we go. Now we can see better. There we go. I don't see anything that resembles the deep dark. We still haven't, I got distracted. I did the thing I didn't want to do, and I got distracted away from the mountainy slopes. I want to do them one after another. Now, if I was going to guess, I would guess that the deep dark would be rare. Like, it's not just going to be like all the time. Here's geode. Those are in the part 1. See, look at this. So it looks like you got some crummy lush caves and you got some good lush caves. I don't know how I feel about these lush caves. I mean, I guess they're okay. I mean, look at that. What is this? Okay, this looks cool. Okay, this looks cool. I mean, if you were literally just mining and you came across that, that's insane. That's really insane. That's pretty cool. I mean, you could build an entire base down here. No problem. Look at the space you got. We got so much room for activities. You would have a really hard time lighting everything. You have azalea bushes galore. I mean, that is just absurdly big. Like, and I'm not even at the end of the cave. It goes past my render distance at 17 chunks. You see that fog over there? That is crazy. It's literally catching on fire, too. That's crazy. That is cool. I'm so happy that this is going to exist in all this. So I think that we saw all the mountain biomes. So they were lofty peaks, which we saw. Snow-capped peaks, which we saw. Grove, which we ended up seeing. Meadow, which we also ended up seeing. Meadow is like, I might want to go back to Meadow because it looked like it had a specific type of flower in it. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. This is insane. You wouldn't be able. This is what are we in? The Nether? Green Nether? And just above it, there's more? Okay, this is... Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. So those are rare, I assume, unless if I'm just popping into them all the time. Golly, some of these are just amazing. The problem is you can't find those like all the time. I want that all the time. Okay, here's a good, oh, Dripstone. Okay, here's a great, okay, so we had some Dripstone in part 1. This is what the biome is eventually going to look like. So Dripstone caves. That looks cool. That looks way cooler than it is right now. That's cool. How did you get this? It's a experimental build. You can go to minecraft.net and find it. Whew. Okay. So. So there's some changes. So I want to see, what is this? So this is a giant tree. So it looks like, I'm reading through the stuff. Natural variation in terrain, shape, and elevation independently from the biome. For example, forests, hills, and deserts could form up on a hill without needing a special biome type just for that. So this is a forest, I would assume. Oops, get out of here. This is a forest? Yeah, a forest. Now, before in Minecraft, we needed a hilly forest in order to... Look, he loses a little beekeeper, and he left his little bees. Anyway, we needed like a forest hills in order to make this happen. So you can look at this. I'm now realizing, like, see all this generation, see the elevation change, see the difference. That's because all of this is independent of biome. This is an experimental update. It's a little bit harder to get. It's not like a normal snapshot where it's easy to just kind of download in the launcher. This is experimental. It's apparently snapshots development builds. This is an experimental build. I don't know. So that's insane. So we've really seen all the new biomes, which are snowy slopes. What is this? Wait a second. Snowy tundra. Look at this. So I would assume that this is like snow-capped mountains, right? That's cool. We're going to look at that in a moment. But this is literally just the old snowy tundra with on a huge hill. This is the old snowy tundra with the huge hill because look, we got a little igloo. We got an igloo with a trapdoor. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? You got your weakness. You got everything to make a villager. Isn't that crazy? This is Java Edition, yes. Yeah, we'll make a I'll make a video. I'll publish it tomorrow. I already had a video go up today. This is why I'm doing the live stream, is because my video already kind of went up today. So this, look, if you didn't know that I had just come up on a hill and you were right here, you'd be like, okay, this is like a normal elevation. You're at 128. Normal elevation is 65. Okay? You are twice as high as you used to be. And you look, you still got more. Where's the highest part? What is the highest that I can find? So what is that? That's crazy. Snowy slopes. Snowy slopes. This is at 200. Remember, the old world height was 256. You'd only have 40 more blocks to go. That's insane. Yeah, let's go find a desert. I wanted to look at this over here. I need to speed myself up. Let's go. Look at this. I know there's tons of text on my screen. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I'm going to go down the list. Let's locate a desert. Now, see, desert hills and stuff is still there. Whoops, I didn't hit tab. I'm gonna read down the list. So here are the changes that they're listing. New world height and depth. We knew about that. Whoa, this is crazy looking. Look at that. Look at that thing. New mountain types, which we've seen. We've seen the lofty peaks, the snow-capped peaks, grove, meadow, and snowy slopes. We saw all those. New cave generation. Cheese, spaghetti, and cave noodles. We knew about this. I think that... I don't know how much has changed from what we saw before. See, this is a meadow. See, this is definitely the meadow where you get only these, like, 2 types of flowers. Oh, and you get dead bushes. And this is... You get the blue orchid and the oxeye. Versus this, which is a... the flower forest. See, this is a flower forest where you get all of them. This meadow only has those 2 types. Okay, and then local water levels and lava levels in the underground, which we had before. New cave biomes generate naturally underground and inside of mountains. So if you have a big hill, you'll still have a cave in it. So this big hill will still have a cave. Yeah, see all the caves? Which I guess they were tied to world generation before. Natural variation in terrain, shapes, and elevation independently from biomes. For example, forests and deserts can form up on a hill without needing a special biome for like a hilly thing. This is the worst desert ever. But look at that. So this is like very different generation for the Badlands. Look at that. Look at this. That looks so cool. It's because this is a cave now. New ore distribution. So there's a new chart for the ore distribution. Let's take a look at this. They keep giving us these charts. So this... Is this what it was before? Reduced air exposure. Reduced air exposure. So... We have the thing over here. So coal, lapis, redstone. So redstone is down. Diamond. So look at that. So diamond, you can get tons of diamond under there. Reduced air exposure. What the heck does that? Reduced air exposure. When ore block is about to be placed, if it is exposed to air, then it has a certain chance of being skipped instead. Okay, I see. So you got your diamond here. Or it's always been. But look, you get a way bigger chance way down here in the deep dark. No air exposure. So apparently lapis, if it's like any air at all, it's gone. Iron will go up there. There. Smaller blobs of iron throughout. And then these chances for, I guess, more. Copper... Coal, and then emerald. You get a lot of emerald way up in the sky. That's so crazy. So that's the look at that. Boop. Large ore veins, which we've seen before. We saw the large ore veins in previous snapshots. Integrated mountain, cave, and cave entrances. So, which is what I think this is, where it's like you have a hill, you have a mountain, and you also have a cave inside of it already. where you can start mining directly from the surface. Monsters will only spawn in complete darkness, which is brand new. So now, if there's any light level at all, now I don't know if that's going to stay. That's insane. That's a huge change. Monsters will only spawn in complete darkness. Isn't that interesting? So before it was light level 7. Now I guess it's no light level at all. This is Java edition. In G code. I guess that would apply for lush caves, which means that lush caves are like a biome that you'd want to chill out in because they're going to have so much light in them. Yeah, that means I like that because it's always, I mean, if that stays, I have a feeling that that won't stay. I have a feeling that they can't keep that. But I like that a lot if they do, because it was always confusing. Like, I have light here, but do I have enough? Do I have enough light? I put a torch up on the ceiling, but because it's 5 blocks away from the floor, it's not enough light. It was annoying. It's actually easier to build houses, I feel like. It's much easier. So now, if you can tell that there's any change in light level, then you're safe. If you have any amount of light level at all, you're safe. Which I like. I actually like that a lot. I like that a lot. So, that's basically it. I just kind of want to fly through the world and look at this world generation, because this is going to blow people's minds. This is going to blow people's minds. This generation. People who haven't played Minecraft in a few years, there is a Bedrock version, from what I understand. It has it in the blog post. But I don't know. So I want to read this too while I'm flying through. What about the previous Caves and Cliffs preview data pack, which is what I've been showing off on the channel before? These changes are too big for a data pack. That's why we're doing it in a separate experimental snapshot. For now, the experimental snapshot serves as the same purpose as the data pack did before. That's interesting. Look at this. See these local water levels? So this is a cave entrance, right? It's not a very good one, but that is a cave entrance right there. I'm so excited about this because we now get to see what the idea of all of the natural generation is. Haven't seen an azalea tree yet. You know, now we finally see one. Hadn't seen the caves, the dripstone biomes. Now we've seen it. Hadn't seen the lush cave biome. Now we've seen it. So that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic that we got to look at all that. Can I open worlds in this experimental snapshot? No, experimental snapshots can only open worlds that were created in the same version. So keep that in mind. What about Bedrock? An earlier version of the experimental... So those of you who are asking about Bedrock, listen up. An earlier version of experimental Caves and Cliffs world generation is available on Minecraft Bedrock. You can read about it here. There's a link to it. We are working hard to get this new version of world generation on Bedrock betas soon. So there is one that's already up, but it's not as updated as this one currently. The biomes seem very weird. So like before, you wouldn't have this teeny tiny little biome. Like remember that little Badlands biome? It was so little. Or whatever this is. Like see this like weird snaky biome right here? Is that mountains? So we got a little tiny little mountain biome. It seems like the mountain biome is redundant. Look at this thing. Look at that. How do I give feedback? Okay, that's really everything. Or distribution chart. That's really everything. Let's go find another. Here, let's slash locate. Can I use the lush cave locate feature? guess I can. This is a experimental build. This is not a snapshot. So look at this. There's a chance that the axolotl would just spawn. Whoops, get out of here. That the axolotl would spawn. There you go. Live free, my little axolotl. It doesn't look like the deep dark exists yet. There is no deep dark with the warden. There is no candles in the deep dark. There's no warden's sanctuary. None of that exists. Look, here's a stronghold. That's kind of cool. It's in the super deepness. That's gonna. I didn't think about that. That's gonna make these really hard to find. We're gonna make these really, really hard to find. You know, before the eyes, you'd like try to dig down and try to find it. Now you have like 100 more blocks to get through. So yeah, here we can do a locate biome, and then here's all the biomes: Badlands, Bamboo Jungle. We've had all of these. Do you see anything pop out as something that's deep ocean, deep warm? So there's no deep dark. Desert Hill, Desert Lakes. What the heck are desert lakes? Oh, I couldn't find any desert lakes. No desert lakes found. I'm gonna miss the classic. This means that flattening areas for builds are gonna be a lot trickier. Yeah, it is gonna be a lot trickier to flatten build areas. Hello. So I like it. I like it a lot. Look at these dripstone caves. Down here, dripstone caves, dripstone caves. You're definitely going to find like that huge, massive area of the lush cave biome. Like, that's insanely cool. What is this red? Oh, it's like, what is that? It's the redstone. But that's so rare. Like, that massive cave I found seemed really rare. So you're really gonna have to search to find an absolutely insanely massive cave. Is this it? Is this what I had found before? It might be. Yeah, this looks like it. This is what I found before. Look at this humongous cave. Like, this is rare. This is very, very rare. Oh my gosh, it goes all the way up to the surface? You're kidding me. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Hey, Chili Kitty. A deep slate stronghold, I'd be down. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay, so first off, we're going to make time. Set day. / effect. Clear. Look at that. You guys, that's literally the sun. That is so cool. I would want to build a base here so bad. This would be where I'd want to build my base. But see, down here, this is complete darkness, so that wouldn't, like, stop spawns, you know? That's cool. How do you get caves and there's instructions. It is not as simple as the normal, I'll be publishing a video tomorrow about how to do it. It is not nearly as simple as the normal snapshots. I'm not sure how this will change slime farms. I assume the slime chunk goes all the way down. I assume that, you know, I feel like maybe slimes could get a refresh. Maybe they need to do that. There's a better way to tell when slimes spawn. So these, the new biomes. So if you're just joining us, it seems like we have a lot of new folks joining us. The biomes are, the generation's completely different. By the way, there's an azalea tree, and there's an azalea tree to show that there's a lush cave underneath here. So this is the mountainy biomes. The world generation is being used. The world height limit, I mean, is being used in world generation. So you can have these massively tall things, mountains and whatnot. And then all the other stuff as well. So you like what I mean by all the other stuff as well is like you could just have a forest that's on a big massive hill. There's no warden. There's no warden yet. In this version. No warden. I suspect the warden isn't going to be in Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's going to be my guess. Oh, this is where I was before. When I was testing the world height. Yeah. They had released a video where they kind of were like, we don't know. And I was like, I know. There's no warden in this snapshot yet. But we'll see. So this is so that's all new. So we got snowy slopes. That's a new biome. We have. Let me read it again. Oops. Snowy slopes. Lofty peaks. So snowy slopes are this part right here. Lofty peaks is this little peaky part, and then I made that. So that's a peak. That's a peak. Then you also have snow-capped peaks, which I had. There was one over here. There's a zip over there. And then you have grove. This is a grove. See all the taiga trees? That's a grove. And I believe, yeah, this with the ice right here, this is snow-capped peaks. By the way, in here, there is powdered snow. That is powdered snow right there, I think. No, this is normal snow. I was like, it doesn't look blue enough. We found some earlier. So as you're just walking, you might run into powdered snow. It may not be on snow-capped peaks. It may only be on the slopey, on the, what is it? Snowy slopes. That might be the only place that powdered snow is. So that's snow-capped peaks, and then we have the grove. And then there's also another new biome called the meadow. The meadow was over here, if I'm aiming correctly, which I may not be. No, I'm not. I don't know where I am. I'm lost. Here's more snow-capped peaks. But that's all grove. So see this? Where it's like, it looks like the old snowy taiga, but hilly. I mean, this world generation is insanely different. I mean, that's not normal Minecraft. People are asking about the oceans. We can go check out the oceans next. I'm trying to find some meadow. And then all the cave stuff. I don't think I generated this area. Who wants to have their house in here? Look at that! That looks so cool! That looks so cool. That is insane. Okay, let's locate a ocean, a cold ocean, or just an ocean. Why not? Let's go find an ocean. It's generating. I love the biomes. They're crazy. It looks like an ancient volcano. Troy's like, looks like an ancient crater. It looks like an ancient volcano. I agree. It's taking a little while. Oceans don't look any different to me. First glance. Oceans could be deeper, I guess. It's like they turned up the contrast everywhere else except for oceans. Oceans look exactly the same. What do y'all think? Yeah, these oceans don't look any different. So far, my favorite thing, biome change-wise, is the lush caves. So getting to see what the lush caves actually look like. Here's one now. And then that massive cave that we found with the lush cave in it was insane. I mean, just so cool. Like, I want to explore this and mine with this. Isn't that cool? This is my favorite. Why? What'd I do wrong? There it is. That's the seed if you have the experimental build and want this world. Dungeon. This is Dripstone. No, this is the deep slate. And then tough. This is tough. And then that's yeah. Nothing about archaeology. Absolutely nothing about archaeology. I don't think archaeology is gonna be in this either. Whoa! See, some of the dripstone looks so dumb, and some of it looks insanely awesome. Like, some of these dripstone biomes are dumb looking. Like this. Whoa, dripstone. Nice, cool. And then some of it is like, holy cow, that is so neat. It really needs space to like get going. 1.18 is not, this is an experimental build. It is different than snapshots. It is different. So I'm not sure what is going to go on with the ocean biomes or caves, because if y'all remember, there were like basically water-filled caves in the previous version, and I haven't really seen a lot of them. I have seen like one or two, but really not a lot. I'm trying to stay under the ocean. Here's the ocean. I don't really see them. The thing is, they're kind of just annoying in the old game. It was like, oh great, a cave that's full of water. Can't breathe. Moving on. So I wonder if they just decided like that's just not a thing that players really care about. All these caves seem to be dry. They are working on blending a lot. I've noticed that a lot. Where, see, this is full. This is a watery cave tube, and this looks like a watery cave tube. Yeah. So there are some. But most of them seem dry. Like this is one that's all filled with water. It looks like if the cave meets the ocean like this, they filled it with water. So if the entrance meets the ocean, then they filled it with water, which is really cool. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Hi,
I appreciate
Chad.
that.
Love your tutorials. Keep up the awesome work. And take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Shakana. Did I say their name right? Thank you. There was something else I wanted to look at, which was... I don't remember. Here's the meadow. Oh, wait. Is this a different meadow? Wait a second. I keep doing this. I mean to hit F3 and then I change into creative mode. This is a meadow too. Wait a second. So this has different flowers. So maybe each meadow doesn't have like a good variety of flowers. Maybe they each get like one. That's a lot of one type of flower. That's what the meadow is. This is a huge meadow. Is this all meadow? Yeah, this is all meadow. Okay, so meadows are kind of like flower forests or flower like sunflower plains, but they only got like one type of flower. Obviously, you can see variation, but like for a while, you know what I mean. So the lush caves that we've been seeing, go away, F3. It is a 3D biome, so the lush cave part happens below the surface. And you find them with the azalea trees on the surface as well. I don't see any right here. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Ducky Ducks.
You are one of the best Minecraft YouTuber I know. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mr. Ducky Ducks. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew, my game is chugging along. This is not. We got all the frames. I appreciate that, Mr. Ducky Ducks. Thank you. I don't see an azalea tree up here. Yo, where my azalea tree at? Yeah, I like the contrast that the meadow provides next to the big mountains. Because, like, the meadow has, like, nothing interrupting it. And then, bam, you got a mountain. Okay. See, look, this is crazy. Here's all the lush cave stuff. Here's a lush cave with an abandoned mine shaft. We found some really cool ones earlier. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the azalea trees up here. Where are the azalea trees? Minecraft, you are cheating me. I don't see any of them. Is that one? No, that's a... Wait a second. Something is really weird with the biomes. Something is really weird. Look at this. This might be the smallest dark oak forest I've ever seen. Birch forest. Dark. What on earth? Is this one? Is this a one block? Dark forest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the tiniest biome. It's like a 5-block biome. Look at that. You got this one dark oak with a mushroom and this birch forest. Look at the ground. You can tell from the grass. Look at this teeny tiny biome. That's insane. That's crazy. How? How? Can you imagine doing survival in this? I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay, guys. I think that's a look at the 1.18 experimental snapshot. Experimental. I guess it is experimental snapshot. I keep calling it not a snapshot. It's because it's weird. You have to install it in a really weird way. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm so excited about it. I love the new generation. I love how this looks. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's great. This is what the generation looks like. We're gonna close off the stream here. If you want to start from the beginning, you can. As, I have the DVR turned on, so you can go back and watch from the beginning. Until then, stay amazing, stay awesome, and thanks everybody for the super chats. And we have a YouTube member today, and play on my survival server with a whole bunch of other fans. You can buy merchandise at helloomg.com. HELLOOMG.com. We got a huge spike for some reason in viewers. Maybe not. 1 second. I'm going to stay live for just a half second. I feel like the YouTube algorithm decided to promote me. And I want to go if... how do you download this? It's a little complicated. I'll have a video about it tomorrow. Oh, no, that was just a weird algorithm thing. Okay, see y'all later. Bye!